Now we have sound? Thanks, Nathan.
Christian said, mics are muted.
So we forced Nathan to wear far too many hats because he's the only one who knows how to do it. So if there are any little glitches, then we forgive him completely because if he wasn't here, we wouldn't be doing this. Right? How many of us have the patience to learn how to do it? No, none of us. None of us. So, thank you. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. This is our second night streaming live with Dork Matter.
Dork Matter!
Or Dorks in Space. Dorks in Space!
Or
Dorkanauts and
Astro Bastards. Still like that one.
Or you can. We'll respond to any of them. But thanks for joining us. Once again, we did. If you missed last week's stream, you can go to Twitch and watch it, or we actually put it on YouTube. Break it up into two different ones, so they're a little bit shorter, a little bit easier to digest. It's on YouTube and Spotify and iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you want to just catch the audio, then you can go Spotify or iTunes. All of it under the Fumblecast. So
The
Fumblecast. Yeah, not Fumblecast. Not Fumblecast, just the Fumblecast. So tonight, once again, we want to give a couple of shout-outs before we actually get started. Once again, the music that you hear going in the background, besides if you heard the intro music, that's all Nathan. Nathan made that, which is fucking badass. It's awesome. So, but the music that you hear as we're playing is all thanks to Sirenscape. So, thank you, Sirenscape, for letting us use your music to go ahead and stream with. We also want a huge shout out to Mage Hand Press for providing us with the book that we're using for this, Dark Matter. They have great stuff online. You should definitely check them out. Besides Dark Matter, they just have great homebrew stuff. And we're not using the maps tonight, but Encounter Plus as well, because when we do start using maps, we will be using Encounter Plus. So I just want to make sure we shout out everybody like that beforehand. Thank you to everyone who was with us last week and actually watched us fumble through the first live. No,
or put us on and left us.
Take a lap.
Yeah, or as some people, David, who would just go ahead and start it and then do something else. But hey, we appreciate it. So let's go right into it, shall we? Last time, our intrepid heroes, that's so reused, our fucking idiots.
Yeah.
The fucking idiots woke up and on a spaceship that had exploded.
Take it down one notch.
Take it down one notch.
Yeah.
Aye, aye, Captain. Notched.
I can't hear you.
Notched down. No, we can't afford that.
Okay.
Anyway, so woke up. The fucking morons woke up in a ship that had exploded, and they had to try to find their way through.
First kill.
Yeah, Tim killed a lady, as always. They did find
Killed a lady
as always. But they did find a couple of cool little. They got a couple of healing potions in the form of syringes, and they did find the little robot Healy bot thingy. Then they managed to.
This is why I pre-opened my snacks.
Get down to. Hurry up! Yeah, just do it as slow as possible, Jeremy.
As close as possible to the mic, too.
Just like... Well, that just looks bad. But
you can't hear it.
Can't hear it.
Can't hear it, so it's not bad.
They managed to get to the escape pods and get away. They also found a dwarven mining blasting cap. Mm-hmm. Kind of giving them clues. And managed to get away. After floating in space, they made a new friend with Ricky Salvage. And got them actually all the way to Cold Forge. And in Cold Forge, they were taken into an office building to approach the High Priest of the Light of Valnu. Who's kind of
In a fancy suit.
in a fancy suit and running the place.
There we go.
Are you done?
Yes.
Because we can wait. Okay. All right. So, and back to the game. So you are in the actual office space of on the top floor of the office building. I already described the gentleman before you. He's in a very nice suit, which is definitely in complete difference to all the other members of the Light of Valnu that you've seen. They're actually in the gray robes. He's sitting on a large wooden desk as you have walked in. So he kind of looks all of you over and breaks into a bit of a smile. He says, welcome to Coldforge. So, I see that you had a bit of a adventure on the way.
You can say that. You can say that.
To say the least.
Yeah.
So, I had Ricky bring back some video that he had taken from the actual crash site. And it does appear that this was definitely foul play. So, I just wanted to bring you all here and have a discussion before we moved on. Is everyone okay with this?
Do we have a choice?
Yes, we're okay with it.
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we do.
Okay.
We're in the headquarters of this place? Like of this what is this? Is this a religion?
Are you asking me or are you asking him? Absolutely.
I never heard of it.
We are fledgling. A fledgling, growing order.
Okay. That's all I had. What are your questions?
Come with me. He turns and walks to the only other door in the room that you see. It's a pair of double doors. They are also actual wood and carved with a huge relief. It is a planet with all of these different races and figures on the planet itself, looking up into space, and you see other planets and stars, and then you see a flame, and that's just kind of floating in space, and they're all looking up at it. And as he walks over to the doors, he opens them and throws them open and leads you into a much smaller chamber than the one you were in. This one definitely is a lot more kind of what you would expect from this. Stark white walls. There's some furniture, but the furniture is very low and also the very modern stark white kind of feel to it. In the direct center of the room, there is a silver pedestal that comes up that has a large silver globe that sits upon it with a kind of spike at the top. And there's definitely a seam around the globe. And he opens the doors and motions for you all to enter.
I walk in first.
I walk in last. I don't like it.
I'll walk in third.
I guess I'm in second.
So needlessly specific. Fuck all of you.
Don't you always need to know our order? No?
It's a marching order, right?
Oh, God. I didn't ask for a marching order.
And here comes the math.
Fuck all of you. It's an issue. So,
You're fighting the globe.
right. Hey, you don't want to do that. All right. So, as you walk in, he closes the doors behind you, and he walks over and pulls the spike out of the top of the globe, and the globe falls open. And as it does, there is a silver flame that is floating in midair that's dancing. It's actually fire that's dancing like that. Because people have a tendency to be a little more truthful around the flame of Valnu. So, wanted to be in here before we started the questioning. So now, one of the things that we're going to do a little bit different here is for things like this that are mental saving throws, which you're not going to know whether you succeeded or not. I'm rolling your saving throws for you. So this is going to be a wisdom saving throw.
Yay!
And
Never mind. You already have all that.
I have all of your stuff right here. So
I have advantage on that.
it's not written on here.
Way to go.
Gnomes have advantage on that stuff, I believe.
Okay, double check. I will do it this way.
Mine's on charisma, unfortunately.
Rachel, you have a +4 to wisdom. You have a +0.
How do you have +0?
And wisdom's not my thing.
Okay.
It's intelligence.
I have a +0.
Jeremy, you have a +0.
I just keep thinking of you as a...
As a monk.
Yeah.
Advantage on intellect, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic.
Holy cow.
Timmy.
I have a +1.
It's a good thing you had advantage. Okay. So. He's like, just as a warning, this doesn't actually prevent you from lying. It just lets me know when you are.
Bullshit. Rachel says. Bullshit.
It just lets me know when you are lying.
Cool, so it's not going to like throw fire in our face if we lie?
Oh, of course not. We're not brutes.
Yet.
Just asking.
Yes, of course. So, we'll just go ahead and start off with your names. And you are?
42.
Every time.
Okay. That's it?
Yep.
Just 42.
Just a 4 and a 2 together.
First name
Surname is
4,
2.
last name 2.
And what brings you to Cold Forge?
Just getting away from. I was left.
Abandoned, really?
Yep. What? Left. Abandoned. Same thing.
Okay. Do you have any ill intention while you're here?
Nope.
Okay. And you are?
Super. Nova.
42 and Supernova.
Yes.
They're
When the twin
a boy
hours
band.
activate.
And what brings you to Cold Forge, Supernova?
Working to get away from my family.
And do you bear any ill will?
No.
And you?
Kim Farseek.
And you're 42 Supernova. And and do you have any? What brings you to Cold Forge?
In search of people where I'm investigating with the Milestone Science.
Oh, you're with the Milestone Science.
That's what I was curious about. The
Religion.
Religion.
What was the religion again?
Valnu.
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 The Light of Valnu.
The Light of Valnu, that's it. I knew it was somewhere. That's why I was curious.
Oh, very good.
I hadn't heard.
And you.
Rebecca Mininoff.
Is that a lie? It's a lie.
That is a
yes.
lie, yeah.
Okay. All right. And what brings you?
Kim brings me.
Kim brings you to. And do you have any ill intent for anyone or anything here?
I don't think so. I'm gonna be real honest. I don't know who's here, but I don't think so.
That should have been my answer.
All right.
I'm upset now.
As you should be.
So, next question. Did you have anything to do with the explosives placed on the Antioch?
No.
42?
No.
Supernova?
No.
There you go. Kim?
No.
Oh.
And Rebecca?
No, but we did investigate it.
Did we?
So I guess. I mean, we didn't put it there, but we didn't look at it.
Did we?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't investigate shit.
He's just listening and watching. What do you mean you investigated it?
A piece of it flew at us.
That's not really investigation. That was more of a projectile.
That almost killed us.
Us.
Floated for a little bit. Saw a spark.
Do you have any idea who placed the explosive?
None.
No. I hand him the blasting cap.
He takes it.
But that's what almost killed them and lodged into the door.
That's our investigation.
That's our investigation.
That's the investigation.
Please be careful with it. It's the entirety of it.
How thorough.
That's why I said I didn't investigate.
Truly thorough.
Look at her when you say that. Look at her when you say that, because I didn't investigate shit.
We're the best around.
We're the best.
Sued!
No. We can do 30 seconds.
I thought it was 2 measures.
How long is the measure? I mean, I'm just gonna say it's like
15 seconds.
It's in.
Yeah, that fit.
Yeah. You're welcome. Okay. So, do you have any idea who planted the explosive?
Oh, none. None at all. I have no idea.
And you.
Probably the same person that stole the spacesuit.
Excuse me?
Oh yeah, more investigation.
Right. I told you we investigated.
It always gets to her. She got a little more information.
When we got into the mechanics room where we almost died, there
From
was
that
a spacesuit
blasting
missing.
cap.
So it was probably the same person. That
It was a
stole
human
the spacesuit.
size.
I think they know the size of the spacesuit. Okay, I'm sorry.
Not necessarily. There was no gnome-sized ones.
Is there anything you're intentionally omitting from telling me? 42.
No?
And that's how
I have
she
on
died.
boot. Just have on the boots.
Uh-huh.
I have those on. I take them off and stick them on.
You can keep the boots. Super? Is there anything you're intentionally omitting telling me?
No. No. I did shoot a lady. Oh, did I shot a lady?
Excuse me?
It's maybe not the best time to mention that.
Excuse me?
They have a weird freaky silver flame thing, man.
Who did you shoot?
Why? You didn't have to say that.
Who did you shoot?
lady.
The medic.
Why would you shoot a medic?
That's what I said.
Because she was mostly on fire and dead already.
You shot a dead body?
I said she was mostly dead already.
No, you said she was mostly on fire and dead already.
No, she was mostly on fire and mostly dead.
Already.
And I asked her if she wanted to die, and she said yes. He was there.
We did try to save her. I was waiting for that to come across to me. I did take 2 of these files and attempted to save her, but she stopped me and showed me the readings on her
And it
Bio
said,
readout.
and it said
yeah.
mostly dead.
It said 99% fatality.
So I shot her.
Oh, that's definitely mostly.
I mean, 75 would be mostly.
52.
51.
Would have been mostly. We don't kill people at 51. Just 52.
I'm an engineer, not a medic, so I shot her.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't you want to die if you were 99% dead
And on fire?
and on fire?
Where's the robot?
Right here.
Nope, not that one. The little backpack robot.
Right here.
You got it. Okay.
Is there anything you're intentionally omitting?
No, he just opened it.
Someone you killed?
He opened it wide up.
You didn't kill anyone?
I did not. In fact, I turned my back while he did it because he told me to walk away.
I'm not a savage.
I'm not. It's not that I can think of. If something comes to me, I'll let you know.
Well, let's just wait for Rebecca to go, and she'll
She'll tell the rest of the story that some of us forgot.
And you? Is there anything that you're omitting?
From our investigations and our time on the ship, definitely not.
From anything I've asked you so far?
No. Omitting? No.
Oh, there was a secondary explosion when we were in the life pod.
We talked about seeing it spark. Oh, in the life pod.
Yeah. The back half of the ship floated around, and we were going. And
So that would have been the 3rd. There were lots of them.
He puts as he goes to place the spike back on it, it closes itself back up. Places it on there.
when we first walked in, I thought we were gonna have to stab our hand on that.
We are not savages.
I don't know you, so
It's like, please. And he goes back into his office area. And as he does, he walks over and kind of sits back on the desk itself. And sighs. Well, mostly truth. And I appreciate it. So, I believe that you had nothing to do with this. Some of the people might not be as quick to accept it as you are the only survivors.
Well, with your interrogation and
Blessing.
your your status here, could you not
I
say
can.
something?
I can, and I absolutely will.
Okay.
I'm just warning you that not everyone...
This may not be welcoming.
Correct.
Okay.
Not everyone...
Not accusing.
Right.
Just no problem.
Precisely. However, you are now the only people that I know actually were not involved. So, you've already started an investigation. I would like to know...
poor investigation.
We found boots. We found a blasting cap. We found out that there was a spacesuit missing.
Big
That's
clues.
3 things.
That's, yeah.
And if this were Blue's Clues, we'd have it figured out.
We haven't got our letter yet.
No.
More explosions. We did pretty good.
I would like to know if I can pay you to go back to
Okay.
the wreckage and see if you can investigate. You're the only one who knows the actual people that were on board.
I mean, money's good. As long as we don't have to ride with Ricky again.
No, I have another ship that will take you back.
No, just not Ricky.
So, yes?
I was looking for a job anyways.
Yes? Everyone, yes?
Yes.
Excellent. He pushes a button on the table behind him, and one of the people of the Light of Valnu come in with the robes on. They're bringing a rolling cart. The rolling cart that comes in, and it has a crystal decanter of an amber liquid on it. And he thanks you. He's like, "Thank you very much." And they just kind of do a little half bow to him and walk out. And he takes it, pops the stopper off, and just starts to pour glasses. He's like, "Anyone? Yes?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
He pours himself one and 3 others. He's like, "Would you like to hold a glass?"
Might as well.
He hands you an empty glass.
What do you do when you have a bad day?
Yes.
Do you have emotions?
I mean,
He has a spark.
Spark, but with motion.
But a little electrical shock might, do something. Maybe. Magnets.
So, I'm just asking you to help with the investigation. I have one person that I do know had nothing to do with this that I've used in the past, and I'm going to be sending him out to investigate, but I would like you to come with him and help him. You can fill in some gaps of things he doesn't know, like
Ricky's brother Ricky.
the names of the people, what they were doing, their general activities on board ship. Things like this should help him out. So he holds up the glass. He's like, hopefully to getting this solved quickly and finding a new cargo ship. And he drinks. Very good smoky liquor of some sort. Not really anything you've ever tasted before. It's very different, but it is delicious.
I like this religion. You can drink.
I'm drinking most of them.
or just drink.
That's a religion, right?
More of a hobby.
What's his name?
Ask him.
He told you who he was. That may
No,
be
that's the investigator.
Oh.
Investigator.
Yes. Right.
Randy's instant investigation.
That would be amazing.
Randy, speedy searching.
No. Osper. Osper. He is a halfling. Former member of the tower. But doing his own thing now.
The tower.
The tower.
What is the tower?
Let me read it to you.
Oh, it's one of the.
Oh, is it one of the
companies.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
It's okay. And why did you go away? Where did you go?
We'll be
Where
right
did you
back.
come from? Where did you come from?
The tower.
What you got?
Spacers with a penchant for conspiracy theories
Yes.
will claim all things about the tower. Secret society of Arcanus, rife with cryptic ciphers and stuff and things.
Largely concerns itself with collecting and sequestering secrets, forbidden lore, and powerful artifacts.
Yes.
Never, when a new relic comes to light, the agents of the tower are never far behind.
Yeah.
Perhaps the only,
Just go
or
join the
truly,
tower.
He was a member.
He thinks that the tower
Okay.
is hiding things.
And so he left.
Conspiracy theories.
All right.
So yes. That is Osper.
I'm sure he's a fine investigator.
Keep him sober.
No.
Keep him sober. Keep him on track, and he's one of the best.
So he didn't leave the tower. Tower left.
So
It wasn't amicable.
right.
Okay.
Okay. So I will have him meet you. He should be. Hold on 1 second. And he reaches over. Did you get a hold of Osper yet? Yes, we did. We did. High Priest Rivarn. He told me to tell you to sod off. He's like, excellent. So he's sober. Good. All right. I'll send this group over to get him. All right. Thank you. Okay. So I need you to head into the next main pod through C tunnel. When you get in through C tunnel, you will see 4 very large apartment buildings. It'll be the first one on the right. His apartment number is 682. 682. He gives you a small flask. No, he would give it to... Yeah. He gives you a small flask. And he goes, just the smell. Tell him he can have the rest when you're done.
How tall is the flask? How
It's only like it's a small little flask. It's a little. It's even smaller than usual.
Okay.
It is a heavenly, nutty, smoky aroma that is just like just from the smell, you get a little bit lightheaded from the fumes from it.
And she's drunk.
So, go to him, tell him he can take the usual ship. Depending on what state he's in, any of you actually fly.
I can fly.
Depending on what state he's in, one of you may actually like to do the flying. If not, you can roll the dice. Valnu will protect you, hopefully.
pretty
Is
new?
Valnu the flame? Or Valnu produces the flame?
The flame is the light of Valnu.
That right there.
For an investigator?
It's his aura. He's the investigator.
So,
You're the one who said that we did all the investigation.
I'm the one that takes the
Valnu-
credit. Hello.
Valnu is more of an ideal. Valnu is taking that next step into the unknown. Valnu is what brought us up off of our planet and brought us into the dark of space.
A leap of faith.
Valnu keeps us going step by step
Day by day.
to where we're headed. At one point, Valnu actually stopped speaking to us.
Did something wrong?
No. If you would like to know more, I can tell you about Valnu. If you're actually interested.
I'm more interested in when we're gonna get paid and how much.
Right, which is what I assumed.
Yep.
So, as far as that goes, you'll be paid when you return with information.
Okay.
I'll give you 200 credits no matter what for just going and coming back alive. if you actually bring me proof of who committed the atrocity, I will give you 500 apiece.
Dope. So it's either 200 or 500?
Yes.
Get cracking, let's go.
I need that to rhyme.
Get cracking. Something about smacking.
Bippity boppity, here comes the hoppity.
Number 3.
Alright.
Yep. Where am I going?
Lead the way.
Where are we going?
Down to C.
Down C to the fucking apartment 682.
Oh, that's right, the apartment. See, I told you to write it down.
You need to write it down.
That's why I have you here.
You are a terrible investigator.
Well, she writes everything down.
He actually is a
Credit for it.
pretty good investigator.
Just not a very good rememberer.
Just gotta jot that down.
There's a feat that'll help you with that.
There surely is. Too bad it's not in real life.
Right?
Let's go. Apartment 832, 864, 8 something, 682.
8, 2.
Yeah, it is. I'll get it.
Alright.
Eventually.
You head down. As you walk back through this office, the people smile and kind of nod at you as you walk through. There are some of them that are like there are little, even though it's an office kind of space. As you're walking, you see little alcoves, and there is that same sphere, an actual statue of it, and there are people that are actually praying at them as you're walking. But then there are some of them that are just kind of standing there looking a little bored. So you get the idea that there's a very much a very difference of opinion on things here. As you walk out and you head through, you go to C Tunnel and you go in. As you pass through C Tunnel, it opens up into the actual tunnel itself is probably a good 200-300 foot long. This tunnel itself is metal and plastic. With the you can hear the vents, you can see the rebreathers and things like this, and there are blast doors that open up between this, and the blast doors are actually built into the rock of the wall. As you go down, you come to the edge and to the end, and it opens up for you and lets you into C section.
Good job.
Moving on.
Usually you're coming out of those. That's okay.
As you walk in, it is another huge open area, just like the one that you just left. This one actually is a little bit taller than the previous one. As you were going, you also felt the idea that as you're doing this, you're going down. So you're heading deeper into the asteroid itself when you were heading to Section C. And as you come out into this area, there is a huge park area in the center with trees growing up. There's fruit trees, and you see vegetable plants planted. There's kids running and playing in the park itself, when you see all manner of different little animals and races that are all species that are all kind of intermingled there. There are houses actually built here, some like about 3-story houses. Each level seems to be a house in and of itself, and they have little stairways that go up with little areas for basically like almost like little yards for each house. The houses that are over to your left are actually a little bit nicer than some of the other stuff that you've seen. And then when you look over to the right, you see several of these massive metal rectangular buildings. The first one that you come to is a little bit more run down than the others. And as you're kind of walking over that area, there is a little kind of a not a parking lot, but just kind of a little area in front of it, a little concrete area in front of it. And there are, kind of standing at the edge, there are a couple of people that are dressed in the Light of Valnu robes that are just kind of standing there talking and kind of keeping an eye on the place itself. As you're walking up, nestled between the two apartment buildings, there is a low, probably, it's the only single-story building you've seen so far. Low building that has grass and plant life growing on top of it, but the building itself has neon lights kind of running along it, and there are, every once in a while, you'll see a jittery hologram kind of walk out from that area. Like it used to be real nice and was showing like, I mean, it's like a guy in a suit with a drink and he kind of like walks out and kind of does this, but he just kind of goes and then vanishes. And the only thing that you can see is in neon, it just says bar. There's no name, it just says bar. It's like generic bar, which is right nestled between these two apartment buildings. There are a couple of orcs that are sitting outside of the door to the building that are just kind of sitting on the ground, and they're throwing bones and, you know, just chatting amongst themselves.
Which of the two buildings has at least 8 stories?
Neither of them have 8 stories.
Think of the number of the apartment. Yeah, 830, 860, 8 something two.
6.
Jesus.
I need a confirmation there. Because earlier you said 862. You son of a bitch.
Chuck said 682.
Are you gaslighting me?
They're both 7 foot tall. I mean 7 foot tall. 7 stories tall.
Okay.
You sure you
The bar.
You remember how to fly one?
Go open the door.
Okay.
How big is it?
So the bar itself, as you open the door, so while it's a low building, it does.
Your brother-in-law says, "Poor bud."
Shut up, Christian.
As you open the door, the music, just the bass beat, just, I mean, it's so obviously the actual building itself is soundproofed, because as you open the door, it is just this slamming bass beat that almost knocks you off your feet from the how loud it is as you open the door. It's only about like I said, the roof's only about 8 feet tall, but it's a large area. As you're looking around inside it, I mean, it's huge. You could probably fit 400 or 500 people inside.
Very cool.
So you see there's pool tables.
Shield.
There are there's smoke drifting out. There's people in there, even though it's basically like 11 a.m. There's people in there just already passed out on pool tables, drinking heavily.
Is there a security guard like by the door?
Oh yes.
Male or female?
Male. So he is a.
I'm gonna go tell him lay down.
Oh.
So you don't hear
Can
him?
they hear him?
Oh, for sure.
It's your puppies. It's the sweet baby puppies.
Sweet.
Sweet baby puppies. So, yeah, he's massive. Just a huge individual. He's probably close to 8.5 feet tall. No, 7.5 feet tall. Because if he was 8.5,
He wouldn't fit.
He wouldn't fit.
So 7.5 foot tall. He is near human.
Yes.
He is near human. So in this game, like there's a bunch of they're the human variant in Dungeons and Dragons. They can look like basically just about anything. So he's near human. He has strong human-like features, except his arms are a little bit longer. He's also like just covered in a thick red, like red fur. Like here, his like chops and things like that is more like fur than it is facial hair. He does have areas that doesn't have it on there, but like the back, he looks like a comic book, really. With the hair on his arms is like just a thick band of red fur that comes down onto his knuckles, and just a huge man with bright red hair that's kind of pulled back into a ponytail, and he's got a huge cigar in his mouth. And as you walk in, he kind of looks down at you.
Hey, I'm looking for Oscar.
Jimmy! Has Oscar been in today?
Which? I don't think he's here. Which apartment building does he live in? I assume you've probably taken him.
Yeah, he kind of leans out and points.
Thanks, bud. I'll be back.
We were told what apartment he was in.
Yeah. I mean,
Were we? I don't think we were.
yeah, first one on the right.
Just kidding.
Jesus.
I legitimately wasn't paying attention.
At least one of us was.
And I am the wrong person to try to pay attention.
I should be the one that writes.
First investigators ever.
As always. I love it!
Why do you always give us the investigation?
Because it's interesting. When this is all this, like mostly RP, one of the things you're gonna have to do is fucking investigate things. Get better, scrubs.
I'm good. I've been listening.
I found the bison guy.
And I appreciate it about you. That's what I appreciate about you, dear bear.
I can lean a little bit.
Pitter fucking patter.
Okay.
Alright, so you go into
The first one on
first
the right.
one on the right.
First what?
First apartment complex. I was waiting to see if anybody else was listening.
Oh,
but
I said
apparently-
we go to the apartment, and she went to the fucking bar.
I thought
Which
somebody said
apartment
which
complex?
one.
No,
we're
I
at
said
Yeah, Nathan, more than likely,
Yeah.
and I
who was
said
also looking for the 8-story one.
Yeah. At which point you should have said 6.
No.
No, we just want to see Nathan fuck up.
It's okay because someone else fucked up.
I was just going off with what Nathan said, which apparently was a mistake.
But we met a new guy.
I did.
what was his name?
I don't care. I told him I'd be back. Red. Alright.
You get the idea. That's probably what they call him.
The bartender's name is Jimmy.
We didn't meet Jimmy
No.
How do you know his name's Jimmy?
because
He
was
yelled out,
yelled
"Hey,
at.
Jimmy!"
Alright, as you walk in.
Tell me there's an elevator.
Yeah. What's that?
Tell me there's an elevator.
There is an elevator.
Thank God.
So,
It doesn't work.
Is it working?
as you walk up to, it's a lift, but I mean, it's an elevator. So, as you walk over to it, and it opens up, there are 3 individuals standing inside it. They are about 6.5 foot tall.
It's cold outside.
Kind of a light blue skin tone with a little bit of a jutting lower jaw and just the barest tips of tusks that come up from their jutting lower jaw.
It was Tony.
Who was?
Tony. She said, "I love you guys."
Jutting lower jaw with just the tips of the tusks kind of poking out. If orcs were very pretty orcs, because the rest of their face, while it's not what,
I saw that going elsewhere.
yeah,
Like, if orcs were a race.
no,
Okay.
like almost a mixture of orcs and elves, like the idea, because they have the stronger tipped ears. The skin is smooth. It's not rough. It's not. What are y'all laughing about?
Billy.
What the fuck did Billy say?
Daddy Jeremy.
So
Continue.
Now I'm gonna get all embarrassed and turn red.
smoother skin, but they are wearing the jackets that they're wearing are leather, and they kind of have almost epaulets to them, and they're kind of cut down, and they have on almost hats that almost mimic a samurai's helmet, and they have katanas, not laser swords, but katanas strapped to their backs.
Legit metal.
Legit metal katanas.
I walk in.
That's cool.
As the doors open, they kind of
Well, you let them walk out.
they
first.
kind of look at you
It's
and
common courtesy.
very gracefully just kind of walk out, and they kind of look at all four of you, bow slightly to you,
I bow back.
and then they kind of file out around you and walk out.
Why do they bow to you?
He is a god in their world.
Have you
What?
mentioned it before?
No? Okay. No. I'm just making sure I haven't read about it. Because I read books.
I get in the elevator and I press 6.
Maybe I thought he was our leader.
But wait,
I am.
I don't press it. Get in the elevator.
Mhm.
Kim, get us there.
What?
We need to go.
What button's it?
As he goes to hit 7, I slap him in the hand. 6.
Oh. I make an 8.
My laser sword.
7. I make 7.
Six.
God damn it.
God.
Can we fire him?
All right.
I hope he doesn't fly. Shit.
You get to level 6.
Woo! We're at level 6, guys. He said it.
Shit. All right.
Nice.
Level 6. You head down. As you are walking down the, it's almost like a hotel in the fact that it's got like the points you where the numbers are. As you are walking down towards 682, down that wing of it, some of the lights are a little kind of fuzzy here and like kind of flickering on and off. You hear some yelling and cussing and the occasional scuffle from behind the doors. And you get to 682, and there is a knife stabbed into the door with a letter.
Take the knife out and I read the
What's the
letter.
letter say?
Oh, well, okay, he
Already-
has the letter. I
already did
take
it.
the knife.
Okay.
I got the letter. I just tore it up.
It says, "Stay away from my wife, you cunt."
I mean, I don't think he's
Bang,
the
bang,
one
bang,
with
bang, bang.
it. What's the knife look like?
Huh?
What's the knife look like?
It's actually like a fairly nice, like chef knife.
Bang, 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 bang.
You never know.
And
You
not
might need
politely.
to cut an onion.
Is there a doorbell?
Mhm.
I ring the doorbell.
It's just this horrible, like, sound.
I have booze.
So before you get to that, as it does that, you hear something like something slam into the door itself, like something heavy slam into the door.
I think he's barricading himself in.
No.
He
So-
fell. He fell.
You hear.
halfling. He's not big.
So the peephole is about right here, and like equal to you, and then like it kind of dilates a little bit.
He had to get up on something tall to see through it.
Evening. I got a letter for you.
No, we have booze.
And a letter.
And a job. Let's
There's
go
a
with that.
job.
I don't think he wants the job. I think he wants the booze.
I thought the letter would open
I
the door.
mean, possibly 500 credits
I doubt he cares.
And booze.
and booze
Ooh.
and a chef's knife.
So
Evening.
there's just a pause for a second as you're all standing around in front of his door having this weird ass conversation, and then the door buzzes and you hear something hard hit the ground right on the inside, and the door kind of just opens a little bit.
I mean,
He is so as the door kind of swings open, it catches. It only opens a little ways. Something is blocking it from opening all the way, and he's pulling himself up off the floor. He is in a like pinstriped black pants that more than likely, I mean, you have no idea how long you've been wearing them. There's multiple stains on there that concern you as you're looking at them. He has on one shoe, and the foot that doesn't have a shoe has a fluffy pink sock on it that also has mysterious stains. He's wearing a white, what was once pristine white, button-down shirt that's buttoned incorrectly, ripped in a few places, and has vomit on this side of it. And as the sleeves are kind of haphazardly rolled up. He has multiple tattoos on this arm that are constantly shifting and moving in different colors.
Dibs.
He looks up and he has like brownish black hair that's just kind of all swirled and stuck at impossible angles, and he's got a beard that comes down here, stops here, and then goes up into the mustache. Nothing right here. And he kind of sits up.
Dibs.
And dibs on his facial hair. He
starts remolding his mustache.
As he opens his eyes, like this one is mostly swollen shut. He opens this eye and it is just bloodshot. Like you can see very little white left in it. And he kind of looks at all of you and slams on a table next to him and can't find what he's looking for, and he grabs the leg of the table and flips it over so the table hits the ground, and he grabs a pack of cigarettes off of it and lights it.
So we can't make it in.
No, he's like 3-4 foot into the thing, and he kind of looks at all of it.
Rough night?
Someone said booze.
Yeah, and I take it out and I uncap it and I'm like, it smells real good. I was told that you could have it when you finished helping us investigate.
Fucking Bravarin. You work for fucking Bravarin.
Well,
Do
I mean,
I look-
when we
wait.
saw him, it was just regular Bravarin.
What?
Regular Bravarin.
He wasn't fucking.
He wasn't fucking.
Good with the jokes, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, do I look like I'm wearing one of those lame ass suits or robes? No? Okay, so we happen to be on a ship that happened to explode. We happen to get a couple of pieces of information. Now we just need you to help us piece the rest together. Can we get this done? This was not on the agenda for me.
That was so concise and to the point.
Yeah, I am.
I think I love you.
You're welcome. I've heard that before. Okay.
Okay.
Have you?
Yes.
What?
From you.
So, what happened?
Ship.
Cargo ship. Their cargo ship, apparently.
It's now in two pieces.
He said
It's the only cargo
They have
ship
to get
that
into the
comes
cargo
to
ship.
and from.
They have to
It's
find
the
it.
only
Cold
cargo
War.
ship that
It's
goes
not
on.
theirs though. They don't.
Antioch?
Yes.
yes. It is the only one?
Yeah.
It's the main one.
I didn't
It's
know.
not the only one, but it's the main one.
Okay.
It's
Yes, the Antioch blew up into 3 pieces or into thirds. 2/3 and 1/3.
Yes.
Because we were in a part and then that part
Wait.
and this part were cut off.
Is any of
No.
the cargo?
Let's go look.
They're salvaging what's there.
Ricky is.
Ricky's up there.
He stands shakily to his feet.
That's great. I've had that kind of night before. It's okay.
Ah.
Hop in the shower and we'll go.
Do I got time for?
You've got
Yeah.
time for a quickie.
Speedy shower. A succinct shower.
Meet me at the bar.
Okay.
You're not coming in. And he shuts the door.
I didn't want to go in.
I don't know why you would. To the bar.
To the bar.
To the bar.
To the bar.
All right. Head down to the bar.
And now we get your boyfriend's name.
Red.
As you walk back in, he kind of looks down at all of you.
Hey, Red. I told you I'd be back.
He smiles at you. Did you find him?
Yeah, he told us to meet him here. Jimmy at the bar?
Yeah. How did you know that?
I'm really good.
Yelled his name.
What?
You yelled his name.
I didn't.
Hey. If Red says
What
he
the
didn't,
fuck
then he
did you
didn't.
say?
Oh.
If Red says he didn't, then he did. Red, don't worry. We're going to the bar.
Totally yelled his name. Just saying.
He's just staring at you as you walk away.
Yeah, I'm just staring at him.
What the fuck are you doing, buddy?
Trying to move the light.
We're an hour in.
I know.
What the fuck? Alright, so you head over to the bar.
I can't remember anything.
As you get over to the bar itself.
We haven't been recording.
I know.
What?
I'm hoping I can get it from Twitch.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. As you get over to the bar, Jimmy himself is got human adjacent. He has a kind of a light green pallor to his skin with you can see that there's some kind of scales that are kind of embedded into him. I mean, he's not like scaled, but he has some scales, some patches of scales on his skin. And
I'm assuming he's part dragon. Don't tell me one way or another. Raven is assuming he's part dragon.
got it.
Rebecca.
No. I know what I said.
You know what I said? I said what I meant. So, yeah, and as you walk up, he's cleaning glasses when he looks up at you.
Hey, Jimmy, can I get a drink? I don't even care.
You shouldn't say that.
I really don't, though.
Okay. He grabs a glass and just kind of like throws a tablet in there and then drops a drop of water on it, and it's just like he hands it to you.
Thanks. Anybody else need anything? No?
Yeah, I mean, not tablet form though.
Yeah, I love how you just said no without us even answering. No, I'm good. Thank you
You're welcome.
for your service, for your bar,
It's not
having a place.
No, please stop. Not that kind of bar. Cool. You want anything?
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Okay. Whiskey. Oh, so whiskey. Whiskey.
Just whiskey.
Whiskey.
Just
Whiskey.
Just whiskey. Just whiskey. Yeah.
Is it whiskey?
He gives you a.
This ain't whiskey.
Yeah. He pours you whiskey. Slides down. So.
We're waiting on Oscar.
Yeah. All right.
Do y'all have a chef here?
No, we don't do food.
Okay.
No, we tried. Didn't work out. Too many people getting sick. They get sick enough off the drinks, much less
Right.
the food.
Right. But they couldn't tell, so you couldn't really get in trouble for it.
No, but we got in trouble. That's why we had to stop.
Yeah, food sickness will stick with you. Right? That's a thing, isn't it?
I don't care.
Leave Jimmy alone.
Yeah, leave Jimmy alone.
Jimmy, what do you know about this? As a bartender, I assume lots of people come to talk to you.
Not really that kind of bar.
Really? What kind of bar is it then?
It just says fucking bar.
Oh, it's
What do
my
you
favorite kind.
expect?
Bar and rumors.
Neon was out.
This is the
moment.
place
It's
people
being
come
repaired.
to drink and generally not talk to other people.
Oh, it's that kind of bar.
My kind of bar.
Cool.
Well, it was until. Oh, yeah. All right. So you hear like footsteps settle behind you, and you guys look like you're out and about. You ever thought about doing any mercenary work?
It's Ricky's brother.
As you turn, it is a rotund, as in fat, orc. He is wearing a jumpsuit that like it seems to be like bursting at the zipper. Like there's a couple of little pouches kind of coming down. But he does have a repeating blaster, like a heavy repeating blaster on his back. So he's armed to the teeth. And he looks down. He's just got a huge kind of chubby, reddish tinted to his cheeks. He looks very happy. He kind of goes, "You ever heard of Grax's Guys for Cheap?"
Yeah.
Of course you have. That's a stupid question. You ever thought about working for Grax's Guys for Cheap?
Be real honest. I'm not a guy, so no.
Guys is everybody. Guys is it's the men and the women and the not either one. Like, well, whatever. We don't care. We're open to everybody. We love everybody.
It says to lower the music by 14%.
Yeah, no. It's already at
He's a happy
2
man.
notches, so.
Who said?
Billy. But no, I haven't thought about it.
I suddenly am.
I mean, can I be 1,000% real with you?
I would expect nothing.
Excellent. It kind of sounds like prostitutes.
No, tried that. It was weird. I didn't like it. No, we leave that. No, we don't do the prostitution anymore. Nope.
Anymore.
Out of that business. No. Now we just kill folk or protect folk or
Bit of both.
get this hair from A to B, protect it, or somebody else taking something from A to B and we got to take it. It's just whatever.
Maybe later.
What's your name?
Kind of on a job now.
Me? Gus.
Gus from Guys for Teeth.
Grax's guys.
Gus from
Gus from
Grax's
Grax's guys for cheap.
It's alliteration.
It's so nice meeting you, Gus.
Can I buy you a drink?
Yes.
Awesome. 4 of them tab thingies for everybody. He's like, he's like, and I'll take one too. He just guzzles it down.
I sip mine.
Oh, it shouldn't be sipped. It's not good.
Not a sipping.
It's not a sipping drink.
It's a fucking tablet. You gonna sip that?
Well, it's a tablet that puffs up into more liquid, right? That's what it does?
It literally has.
Is it puffing, or is it like,
Is it turning into jello?
is it just like,
Oh no! It like
Filling.
as soon as you hit it with 1 drop of water,
yeah,
it becomes a full stein of liquid.
drink, right? Yeah. So it's not a foam.
Smells kind of acrid, maybe a little acidic,
Does the job.
kind of greenish yellow.
That sounds like vomit.
No.
It sounds like stomach acid.
As I see him just looking at it and sniffing it, I take it from him and I down it. And I down
I
it.
quickly downline.
I'm just holding
A swap. This.
Both of you have had 2 now.
Do you need any
He's at
help?
3.
You need to.
and he's out of
Yeah.
whiskey.
We already have some guys here. You need help, like maybe somebody to come with you to do whatever it is that you're doing.
I'm drinking
Because
right
you
now.
look like you're up to something. I'm just gonna be real honest.
Drinking right now.
No, yeah, I get it, but you're up to something. I can smell it.
We've got somebody coming, actually. That is going to help us.
I'm poor, so I can't afford that.
That too.
Oh, we're pretty cheap. Grax's guys, it's in the name.
It's in the name.
For cheap.
How much for a guy?
Plus gratuity.
It sounds like prostitution.
It's not. We already talked about this. It's not prostitution. We don't do that anymore. What are you needing for?
Sex.
Fine. 2 credits a day.
I usually don't have to pay for it.
I don't know how long we're gonna be gone.
It takes 7 days to get there, right? 7 days?
No, it's like 8 hours.
8 hours to
Yeah.
get there.
No.
Yeah, I wasn't listening.
Do you have a card?
Of course.
I'll take a card.
And it's just like this orc that's like, and it's Grax's guys for cheap. He's got an axe in one hand and a big thumbs up on the other.
That's a cool card.
It kind of like as you kind of move it, it kind of the little hologram. You kind of feel to it.
Yeah, we need somebody up to give you a call.
Absolutely. We're on just about every mall. We're all over the place. We actually just got here about 3 months ago to Cold Forge, so we're trying to bolster some mercenaries to get going. That's why I saw you got that shiny gun on your head, and you got that one which is way too big for you, man. And then fuck you. Is it not difficult to shoot?
A little bit.
There you go. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I got my other rifle for.
I know. I like that one. Yeah.
And my taser.
What?
What?
Then you can come with the group, right?
Yup.
I'm just kidding. You got the laser sword. That
I do.
yeah. I appreciate that.
He's a little squeamish though.
So, kind of party.
The red cheeks get redder.
Your sister's hot, Wayne.
So if we were maybe to need a job, do we have to sign a contract for a certain?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
He pulls out a data pad and he just hits a button and it just starts scrolling.
Oh, good.
Yeah, absolutely. We're serious about what we do here.
Right.
We're not we're not we're not the claw and fang or anything like that. But we're
Tell me about those guys.
professionals. The Dragon Ball. You don't know claw and fang?
No.
You're very sheltered.
Hey, who are the dudes? With
No,
the...
just sheltered. There's no other or you've never left the outer rim, which would still be sheltered.
Scale and fang.
Scale and bang, I suppose.
But they don't take names, and you don't sign contracts. Is that what you're saying about them?
Oh no, they have much more in-depth contracts, but they're like they ain't cheap. They're more.
They get the job done quicker, quietlier, and better.
They're just.
Hey, I'm not saying.
If you can afford scale and fang, you don't need to talk to me. That's
Just-
I like
For-
loud and in your face.
The record. How much would it be to hire someone for actual mercenary work?
He said $2.
Two credits a day.
For the prostitution work. For the mercenary work.
Oh, it just depends. If you need a heavy, somebody like a heavy gunner or something like that, you're looking about 10 credits a day.
Cool. Okay. That was just for the record.
Right. If you're just looking for somebody that's just kind of filling a hole.
2 credits a day.
Grax's guys for cheap.
Not what I meant.
2 credits a day.
No, a warm body. God damn it!
Hey,
If you need,
Keep going, Bass.
So just like a grunt. If you need a grunt,
Yeah.
you can
2
subscribe to our
credits a
channel.
day.
I always grunts.
6.
I always need some grunts.
6.
No, the subscription.
You
thing.
made that sexual too.
Get money.
Oh.
things,
Fuck you. 20 ears
2
Sorry,
credits
guys.
a day.
for 2 credits a day. You too.
Greg got you cheating.
How long?
Fill
How
any
long
hole
is
you
a
want.
contract for?
However long you need it to be. Oh, wait, you need to work? Yes, 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you sign up with us for, he kind of gets a little bit more business-like now that you're actually asking real questions. He's like, so if you sign up for, to be a mercenary for us, you're going to sign up for a 1-year contract. The way it's going to work is you're going to be for your first 3 months of service, you're going to be on a 60-40, us 60, you 40 split of your fee. After that, you're going to be looking at more like the 50-50 for that year. If you sign up for a second year, and depending on how well you did, we can renegotiate terms.
Cool. Hey, do you know about the guys in the leather jacket with the fucking swords?
They have the hats and the.
Oh, the
things.
Orconi.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, Orconi.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a relatively new species that we know of. I mean, they haven't been here long. They came over about a month and a half ago. Like, people are generally worried about orcs. You know, most of us aren't as kind and friendly and jovial as good old Gus is. And we're close enough to the Orcish war horde that it's concerning when you start to see orcs showing up.
Yeah.
But they came in. They are generally keep to themselves. When they do get into a scuffle, they put you down real quick, non-lethal force, and once you're down, they thank you and walk away. They're incredibly proud warriors.
Okay.
They won't talk to me. I tried.
That's fair.
Any reason they'd bow to him?
Because he's awesome.
I don't know.
Just a general question.
I don't know anything about him.
Okay.
I just know that it's a relatively, this is all just kind of stuff I've caught hearsay.
Okay.
So I really don't know.
That's why I asked.
Cool. Well, I got your card. Thanks for the drink.
Yeah. Well, so if you need anything,
Gus.
you can catch me here. I kind of run a gamut of most of the bars, kind of going back and forth. But I got my cargo ship. I mean, my transport ship.
Yeah, that's what we saw.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
You can come check me out there.
All right.
Or leave
I surely will.
message with me there, and I'll get back in touch with you. All right. Grax the guy for cheap.
Not prostitution.
Not prostitution.
How is business against Grax's cheap guys?
What? We don't talk about those fuckers.
Fair enough.
Who?
Grax's cheap guys.
It specifically says in the book that not to be confused with Grax's cheap guys.
Fair. All right. Man,
Those are the prostitutes.
I do take a real long time to shower.
Huh?
Did you see the state of him?
Long time to shower.
He was gross.
You want
He's
to go check
thinking
on
about me. Leave him alone. Give him a second.
That's weird.
All right. After about 5 more minutes, the door opens, and
That's really
Ulster.
gross.
What?
What?
Ulster walks in. He is wearing this time not pinstripe, but just kind of a dark smoky gray suit. Like he's wearing a full-on suit with a kind of a purplish kind of tint to a tie, and he has on a fedora. And he kind of walks in. Everything is shaped up. He definitely looks quite a bit better. And as he kind of starts heading over your way, he does adjust. He has a repeating pistol on his head, kind of adjusts his gun belt as he walks over and.
I meet him halfway before he gets to the bar. You ready?
He's walking to the bar.
I mean, he can be flying, so it's cool.
We were told to keep him sober.
Yeah, but
We were
to
told
keep him sober.
A drink's not gonna make him drunk.
You don't know.
He's a little guy.
He
Hey,
might
fuck
get
you.
real drunk real fast.
So he keeps walking?
Yeah.
I come in after her.
Uh-huh.
Hey, buddy. Take his arm. Let's go.
You're entirely too tall. to do
Taking
that.
his arm. He looks like a child now.
Leaned
Like you've
over.
made him look like a
I lean
child.
over and try to turn him to head back out the door.
Hey, as you're guiding him around, he kind of looks up at you with his hand on his pistol.
Now I know what you're expecting. I'd kick him in the testicles.
He goes, "Can I help you?"
We should
That's
go.
kind of the point.
I was just like, a quick drink first.
No.
Excuse me?
No.
Before I get a drink for him. Hey, so hand it to him.
Okay, he walks over with the tip. So being held like this by Kim,
Yep.
staring bullets at 42, who's just telling him no, and Super walks up with a drink.
This man's gonna help us. Y'all are being dicks.
After
He's not
he can
supposed
drink.
to.
You're not his dad.
I'm not, but I was hired by his dad.
That's not his dad either.
Might as well be.
No.
I'm gonna go talk to Red. This bores me.
He Where's the flask?
She's got it.
As you're walking past.
Oh, I left. This was boring. I went to talk to Red.
He was allowed to sniff it.
Yeah, he for sure was. I'm just talking to Red.
Alright. He walks over to you as you're standing there with Red.
Yes. Red, could you hold this and let him have a sniff of it and then hand it back to me? I'm not that strong, Red.
He looks at you. Oscar, he just kind of goes, he smiles and goes, "You're not dumb."
Thanks.
And Red opens it and holds like this, and Oscar just stares at him as he just and Red hands it back to you. Okay, let's go. Then he walks up.
Hey Jimmy, can I get a to-go beer?
They don't allow that.
What about to-go liquor?
That's way worse.
Can I get one of those pills?
The tabs.
Yeah, he hands it when he hands you one and goes, "Don't put it in your mouth."
Oh no.
Oh God.
Whatever you do not put it in your mouth.
That's what she said.
I just
Well, in the
pocketed it.
glass, he put a drop of water.
exactly.
He put it in nothing.
I would like 4. I give him 4 credits for 4 tablets.
That sucks.
It gives you 4 tablets.
Put them in my pocket. Well, my pouch.
You just gave him
A lot of
horrible.
money.
Alright,
Now I have an
drinks.
improvised weapon.
That's true, though. I thought about that.
what?
An improvised weapon.
Yeah, I'd walk out and follow.
Okay.
At least difficult terrain.
All right. So you head back over to the docks themselves. As you get to that area, as you kind of go through the blast doors that open up and you walk onto the docks, he kind of grabs his. Oh crap! That's where my actual mic is. He grabs his lapel, kind of hits it and goes, "We'll be there in about 10. Get us ready." And keeps walking. As you're going, you get over to, as you're going past all the other ships, you do see the really nice one with sorry. You do see the really nice one with the Cabal symbol, and he's standing there, kind of like he specifically looks at all of you as you're walking past with his teacup. He seems very interested in you as you're walking past.
Yes, he should be.
He sips his tea, he looks down at you, and he, as Oscar looks up at him, he kind of smiles. And Oscar just,
Rough times?
I'm in 20% with that guy.
Oof. How much did you get for that?
Not enough. Not enough.
So if you were a good person, like I'm not, and you sold your soul, would you get more?
No, just he's really good at making deals. So,
Me too. Okay.
you walk up, and as you walk up, it is an actual the ship itself is a halfling class ship, which is not something you're used to seeing. The halflings don't generally do a lot of the spacefaring on their own, so the fact that it's the halfling class ship is it is fairly interesting. You don't see them very often, but it is kind of a mixture between. It's kind of halfway between a private class and a transport class. So it's bigger than just a regular little private class ship, but it's been taken care of. There's nothing special about it as far as the outside goes, but it's been definitely taken care of. As you are walking up, there is a man outside. He's got 4 arms, and he's currently like taking some poses off of it, and he kind of gets it ready. He looks like he was sleeping. He looked like he was shocked to hear that he needed to do something with the ship, and he kind of goes, "It's ready, Oscar." He goes, kind of gives him a thumbs up as he walks up onto it. Any of you know how to fly? Get after it. He goes and walks into his quarters and
Shit. He's got a mini bar.
Okay.
Why else would he go in there and knock himself in? And have
Because he
somebody
probably
else fall?
doesn't like you.
I go to the cockpit.
Alright. It's
Tiny.
yeah, it really is. It's really not meant for you.
I go down to the engine room
Okay.
and look at it and run some quick packing.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, well you take off.
Oh shit.
I mean, you ask for, like, you do the thing. You ask for,
Clearance and
all that jazz. But you take off, and you are heading through space, heading back to
Antioch.
Antioch. And that's where we're going to take it.
So if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching this episode.
Racing!
Next episode will be on Thursday. If you're watching live, we'll be back in 15 minutes.
I need to fix the camera.
Yeah, y'all's camera is fucking
Frozen.
Again?
Jeremy looks like he's doing a dance.
It was fine until like
I probably will.
5-10 minutes ago.
Oh, then it started
Yeah.
freezing on you?
Yeah.
What happened?
Anyway,
So
we'll be back in
the
15
stream may
minutes.
stop, but
8:15.
we'll be back.
We will be back.
8:15.
Goodbye.
Bye!
I'm gonna go do stop it.